5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello everybody and welcome to another LMC Cast. I am Kevin, and that's unusual in itself because it's me giving you an introduction on LMC Cast. Welcome to the last episode of Season 2, and it's a little bit of a special one because we're taking two pieces of content that on their own wouldn't have been strong enough or long enough to make a full episode of LMC Cast, and much like the post-Christmas dinner fare, we have slapped them together to form the leftovers sandwich of LMC Cast content. Up first, we have the honourable mentions section, which was cut from the initial best of the 2022 games, the stuff the trio of ShadowFox, Turbo, and Urtheart went through for the last two episodes. This stuff honestly just didn't make the cut in terms of the time constraints allowed within the sort of Radio Sega slots that we've got. Especially with Winterfest, there's a lot going on. Afterwards, you may recall earlier in the season that I was challenged by the Round Genius T.A. Black to a game of Deal or No Deal. That was due to the fact that he had acquired the necessary 100,000 channel points, the LMC coins, over on our Twitch channel, which allows him to pick a game that I will then have to play. It's only for a session, and there are, asterisks is next to some of them because they're at like a higher level. Go to the Twitch channel, LMC Twitch channel, twitch.tv/lastminutecontinue to find out more. Anyway, the whole point was he got together 15 games, put them in a spreadsheet, and we had a game of Deal or No Deal, which was very fun and very exciting. ShadowFox went off and made a virtual version of Deal or No Deal for when it was his turn to cash in 100,000. And so we have not just the honourable mentions from the Game of the Year shows, but we also have ShadowFox challenging me to a game of Deal or No Deal. And this one goes south right from the get-go. We'll start, though, with Turbo, ShadowFox, and Urtheart.
I'm going to say let's go for our honourable mentions. Turbo, do you want to start us off?
Sure. Well, like I said, my honourable mentions are going to pretty much be all the kind of like the collective kind of like re-releases and remasters that came out this year. Two specifically come to my mind, being that of Sonic Origins. Where we finally got effectively a remaster of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. First time it being re-released in its entirety since I think the Xbox 360 arcade.
Yeah, probably.
That long.
So,
wow.
Yeah, it's been that long since it's been re-released officially on
Unless
console,
you
at
count
least.
yeah, I was going to say, it's only if you're not counting the fan-made ports like Angel Island Revisited and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm just so used to seeing like Sonic 1 and 2 on mobile and like smart fridges and just about everything else. I'd have thought that Sonic 3 would have been out there.
It's not quite got to the Doom levels yet.
No, sadly not. But and a lot of people obviously ragged on it for its issues and stuff like that, and I had a very great issue with it when I played it.
Oddly enough,
stream.
I actually had the same bug you got. The only difference was I quit out. I didn't quit. I literally force closed the game before it saved, and then reloaded it back in to prevent it from happening, and just avoided that ring for some reason. Because it was the exact same ring you had as well. That you went in Lava Reef Zone, I think. I think I remember you seeing that.
Oh,
the one where you lost all your Chaos Emeralds.
Oh, yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't happen in Lava Reef. It happened in Marble Garden. But not Marble Garden. Marble Garden in Sonic 3. I highlighted it on my I put up a highlight clip on a massively edited highlight video on my personal YouTube channel and whatnot, and it got me a little bit of traffic and a little chuckle here and there. But other than that, I still had a blast with it. And just recently, I got myself the fastest ever platinum ever of auto popping the PS5 version of Sonic Origins on my PS5, because I just recently got a PS5, and if you had already completed the game on PS4 and got all the trophies on the PS4 and you have your save data, you could transfer your PS4 data to your PS5 version of Sonic Origins, and once you boot it up and once you load it, boom, you would get every single trophy on the spot. So yeah, awesome that. The other collection that I want to, I'm sure Josh would agree that it was a welcomed release to come out, especially that it also had a game that had never been ported or re-released since its original release on the PS2.
On the PS2, yeah.
Yeah, Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series, with the release of Klonoa 1 and 2 being part of it. Sadly, it's only a two-part, it's only a two-game collection or series or whatever.
Would have been nice to have the Game Boy Advance games on there, but
yeah, I would have liked to, even if it was just Empire of Dreams, like the one Game Boy Advance game. That's been re-released at least on Virtual Console, like on Wii U Virtual Console. It was out on there.
I imagine Nintendo issues are to blame for that one in general.
I'm sure there would be that would be the case. It's the case for a lot of Game Boy Advance games, or any Nintendo handheld games. But regardless, the Fantasy Reverie series, because apparently not many people know what Reverie means, and it's like, go look it up. It's revolving around dreams, obviously. So dream talk. But I really like this collection. I thought it was a really good collection to have. That had been released to finally give us Klonoa 2, because I actually love Klonoa 2. I thought it was a really good game, and I liked how they, obviously the design, the redesign that they did for Klonoa in the second game was in response to kind of be similar in Sonic style at that time, because the similarities is there, but I still think it's still unique enough to kind of be its own be its own thing and whatnot, and it's still engaging, which is great. But yeah, if you haven't checked them out, because it's been slowly becoming this kind of cult series, and of course this release was celebrating 25 years of the franchise as well. Or I say franchise, it's not like a massive thing. It's not had multitudes of sequels or no,
but it's had at least. I mean, it's had what, 4 games? I think it was.
Yeah, 4 games, but it hasn't had a new game since the Wii make back in 2000.
But it's definitely still had its cameos and stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
This was definitely on my shortlist for possibly my number 5 as well. The big thing that held it back for me was I was brand new to the second game, and I probably enjoyed it slightly less than I enjoyed the original game.
I can understand
certainly trying to get the gem, 150 gems, was so much more difficult on 2 than 1, because the timing for the double gem stuff is ridiculously tight, I found.
I understand. But actually, funnily enough, when I was doing like a little bit of like bonus, like I did a bit of collecting gems in the second game on stream as a little extra, because I was doing a platinum pursuit on that as well. I actually got more of the gem quota in levels in Fantasy Reverie series than I did with the original release on the PS2.
No, that's fair. As I said, I'd never played the original, so it's hard for me to compare. Yeah. I will say I also missed some of the things they introduced in Klonoa's Wii remake. I would have liked to have seen them like add costume options and stuff like that. But that's a minor gripe, really.
I mean, there is like items that you can add, like, but they were all like deluxe / pre-order bonuses.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I think the Wii remake did some good stuff. There was some stuff it maybe should have left alone, but you know.
But no, that's all I have myself. I can't think of anything else other than like the additional DLCs that's been made available this year, including Shadows of Rose on the for Resident Evil Village for this year. Also, what was it? Gunfire Reborn, constantly getting its updates and whatnot. So your typical affair of extra content for games that we've already talked about here on the podcast series of Game of the Year, LMC Game of the Year stuff. So yeah.
To be honest, there were 2 other like remake / remaster titles on my list. One of them, December release actually, Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space, the second season of the Telltale stuff. Skunk Ape Games are bringing back the entire series as best they can, and Beyond Time and Space, you know, it's the same game again, but with better controls and slightly smoother gameplay compared to the old Telltale games, which I can't do anymore because I have the physical version that requires a Telltale login. So, but it's nice to be able to play it again. But it is just more Sam and Max. You know if you like it or not. The other one was Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, which, you know, it's more Stanley Parable. What could you ask for?
I hate that version of the game. It totally spits in my face for me legitimately not touching the original game for 5 years, legitimately, and getting the achievement for that one. And
now you get to do it all over again.
Well, it's like, you say, we're doing it again, but this time it's 10 years. And it's like,
yep.
I am not touching the game then. I am not touching it at all. Like, I am not even going to start to try to get any achievements or trophies on that game. I am not going to sit around and wait for 10 years, because you never know that the services might even be stopped by the time it gets to 10 years.
True. So the other 2 that I debated around, first of all, another November release, Pokemon Scarlet. I've only just really finished it in the last week, but I will say, gameplay-wise, there's some definite big improvements that I really like, but the game has a lot of performance issues. It's crashed about 8 or 9 times for me already. But the co-op stuff is really nice. I mean, it's Pokemon. They've removed some stuff that you just question why they removed it. They've added new stuff, and most of the stuff they've added is fine. There's a couple of iffy bits. I do really like the new system they have where you have your 8 gym leaders, but you now have your, antagonist team, in this one Team Star, and they actually cover 5 different Pokemon types, and then you have your Elite Four Pokemon types, so it actually covers every type within the game. So there's 8 gym leaders, 5 Team Star, 4 of the Elite Four. That gives you the 17. All 17 types are in the game in some form of boss-like battle, which I quite like that. The open world, I'm in 2 minds about, but yeah, I've enjoyed it, and I'm currently just trying to finish my Pokedex. I'm about 10 Pokemon off, which are all Violet exclusives, pretty much. Bar, I can't find a Gengar. I'm having to catch a Haunter, and then I need to get someone to trade with me. And last but not least, I didn't know if I can include this one because it's an expansion to an MMO, but Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, again a December release. I enjoy Final Fantasy XIV, what more do you want? It's an interesting close to the story. I don't think I liked it as much as Shadowbringers, but it's still a very, very good expansion, and if I was going to slot it in, it would probably go above God of War Ragnarok, but below my number 1. So, I kind of does it count? I don't know.
I think it's as I've said before, as games change into more of a live service, we might have to have its own category of extended, because I would say the same for Destiny and some of those things. There's been a lot of updates for Destiny in the past year with the new recreating of the original subclasses. That's the gameplay's differently now, and I really invested in it early in this year. So
yeah, and to be fair, award ceremonies have started putting awards for best continuous service game. Yeah. So, and they have to have been operating for more than a year. And Final Fantasy XIV has won quite a few of those recently, so yeah, that's my honourable mentions. ShadowFox.
So yeah, as we're recording this, Halo Infinite just got yet another update, and I'm upset with Infinite for the fact that if it released in the state it is right now this year, which is basically a year after launch, it would definitely be in my top 5, maybe even my top 1 for next year. But it had too much of a rocky start to really put it in my top 5. But so they've just added more cross-core stuff, custom map browsers. They added the Forge recently as well, so all the
I can understand the Forge not being in there from launch, but you would have expected it.
Yeah,
2-3 months after.
Yeah, I think that was the plan initially. But yeah, so I'm currently seeing people playing on classic Halo 3 maps. There's Peach's Castle from Mario 64 as well. People remade the PT stuff in there. There's people have made custom weapons with Forge coding. So you pick up 2 weapons, combine them, and then it's a weapon that fires the bullets of one weapon, but in the style of another weapon. So rapid fire rockets are a thing you can do.
Oh God.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's a shame. Halo Infinite is at its current exact point, great game, but co-op only just came out, Forge only just came out. I haven't had time to really delve into it, to really experience it. So sadly, I'm going to have to put that in my honourable mentions.
I forgot to mention that in my honourable mentions as well. I have been playing that on my dummy account, and I just couldn't put it anywhere near my top 5 at all. No, it's
a shame, but maybe it'll get maybe by the time next year if we do the continued service, it might appear in there.
Who knows?
Who knows?
If Destiny doesn't take its spot.
If Destiny, yeah. The other one is a game that I've just started playing, and I wish I played more, but I don't know if it might have peaked in at 5. It's Neon White.
Yes, this is another one I've had heavily recommended to me, and I've just been I don't have time for this. Later.
Quite similarly to how the Cult of the Lamb is split between 2 different styles of game. You have the old style sort of relationship / dating sim kind of thing going on in like the hub world. Like, but how do you increase your level with them? Well, you give them gifts. How do you give them gifts? By finding them in the platforming and speedrun levels. It has a really nice kind of feature. So as like if you complete the stage, cool, you get a bronze medal. That allows you to find the gift, which enables you to to continue the story in the main hub. But then, like, if you get a better speed of silver, it goes, okay, now you see the ghost, and then you get the gold, and it's like, all right, now you can see the hint for like where the shortcuts are, so you can get the platinum medal. And once you get the platinum medal for a stage, it unlocks the leaderboard, so you can see the global leaderboard, which is kind of interesting in a way. So the game is basically saying, look, unless you're really good, you're not even going to look at the scoreboard because you're not even worth putting on there.
That's somewhat cruel and yet somewhat I like it.
It's kind of nice. But yeah, but you only need to get gold to basically complete the level. The platinum is like the ace, like bonus thing. But no, yeah, I've been enjoying it. Art style's quite nice because it has like, it's got a very simple style, but then it has like that sort of sketchy style and what you would expect from a dating sim, kind of like Colonel Sanders style for like the chatting stuff. But yeah,
was that out this year?
I don't know. I think it was last year actually, but yeah. But like you using like, so you find cards and the cards are weapons. You can either left click to use them as the gun they are, or you can right click to discard the card and use its special ability. So it's a fun, again, it's like a fun speed run where it's kind of like, it's just perfection again. It's like, right, run here, jump here, activate ability here, do this, shoot that guy, do that. Yeah. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I think that, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were after the other ones. So, yeah. Honourable mentions done.
7 p.m. on a Sunday wouldn't be the same without the LMC blog. Tune in for an hour of fun every week to kickstart your Sunday evening with shows from Last Minute Continues Community Archive, as well as brand new episodes premiering on Radio Sega on LMC Cast. Join the crew for fun and laughs as they battle each other for gaming supremacy and discuss their latest entertainment experiences, good and bad. And don't forget the show that started it all. Join Kevin for hot music and hotter topics in brand new episodes of Radio Redux. You don't want to miss it. That's the LMC blog every Sunday at 7 p.m. on Radio Sega.
Welcome to LMC Cast does Deal or No Deal yet again, because that wicked ShadowFox has, well, he's cashed in 100,000 LMC coins, aka Twitch channel points, which means he gets to pick from the big list of games. The big list of games that are on our Twitch channel, to make me play one of them. And I believe that noise is me being asked to join something.
So hopefully this...
Hopefully it works. Hopefully
it works.
Right, is there any sound on this?
No, there's no sound.
Right, okay. So, for the purposes of sanity for the LMC Cast stream... Oh, and Nabal's here as well. Say hi, Nabal.
Hello.
Hello. I'm going to just put game volume down to nothing.
Yep.
Oh, no, game... Why is it like a master... For God's sake. Main menu volume. Sod off. In fact, all of this sod off.
You know what? You
can all be on.
You can all be on.
Gone! Play your game. Right. Dun dun dun. The big list of games at TM, says the Twitch chat. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right, look. Right. Those of you who are on the... Oh, my God. Those of you who are on the screen and watching this live on Twitch as it happens can see we have 16 red-coloured boxes. Dun dun dun.
And 16 cards.
16 cards. 16 games. Also, 4 Noel Edmondses. Or is it 5?
I think it's 5.
5. Oh, God, it gets worse. What is this hell? What is this hell? Anyway, there are, six, for those of you who are listening at a later date, there are 16... Deal or No Deal style boxes, red boxes, which have been made.
Yes, had to make them because these didn't exist.
They didn't exist. This is
shocking.
And as pointed out, congratulations, you've now made this a thing that can be called upon later at other times.
I have made a template.
Oh
so
no! Well, anyway,
would you be interested in knowing what games?
Yes, let's find out for folks at home. What is the?
So let's say there are 14 regular games of varying interest and various niceness, and then there are 2 completely I don't even know that I just pulled from my memory bank, which might be suffering.
Might be suffering. Are they on the list, or are they like free to play or something? And you've
free to play little
and you've added
things.
them in. Okay. I want to point out that the random genius, who was the first person to come up with this concept, says, "I do not regret starting this at all." Random genius is going to be thrown into the black hole as soon as we go back to atmosphere. Right, okay, so yes, I will. Do I get to pick a box, or is it just a process of elimination until such times as?
We'll go through the cards, then we'll shuffle them, stick them into the boxes, and then you get to pick a box.
Oh God! Right. Oh, okay. So what are the cards? Oh yeah, they're on the cards.
So,
Bayonetta.
There's a few more from Platinum Games.
What?
Okay, this one.
What is that?
That's one of the random ones.
Space Funeral. I have never heard of this.
No. And there's the other one.
Barclays, Shut Up and Jam.
Gaiden.
Gaiden.
Chapter 1 of the Hoops Barclay Saga, sequel to the Space Jam movie.
That pod looks suspiciously Ratchet and Clank, that does.
Basically, those two are, I think, made in like RPG Maker or whatever.
Oh no,
they're the dumb ones.
Also, oh yes, Mad World.
Mad World is in there.
Wow, that will take some setting up. Okay, Killing Floor.
Killing Floor
Kind of
2.
want to get rid of Mad World, boys. Halo. Yeah, Halo's been down for ages. Typing of the Dead. Oh come on. WMD. Night Trap. Oh no. Half-Life 1. Vanquish. Dust and Elysian Tale. Is that the one that really... Alternate Boy commits tax evasion. In honour of Sea of Thieves. Well, that requires everybody. Wallace and Gromit in Fright of the Bumblebees. And Goat Simulator. Oh my god.
John, what have you done?
I can honestly say there's an awful lot there that I don't want to play. Let me phrase it that way. There's a lot there that I wouldn't want to play on stream. Right, I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to look away. There's nothing. I'm going to look into this abyss. This nightmare as you just look down into eternity, only to find that it's actually just many Noel Edmondses emanating from.
Right, well, the cards have been dealt into the boxes.
Into the box. Okay, right. I can. Oh,
would you like to choose a box?
If any of you are religious, boy is God disappointing. You can't even see that one. Right, anyway, where's the table? I've lost the table. There's the table. Okay.
Where's the table?
I need to be a player, don't I?
Yeah, you can be.
I need to be here. I need to be here to actually do stuff and pick boxes. There you go. Oh look, excellent. So it's 1 to 16. Chat, Twitch chat. Which one do you think? The Noel Abyss. Chat. Which one do you think? 17. Says Random Genius. Yep, he's definitely going in the black hole. 13 and 6. These are the ones we're going to get rid of first. I'll tell you what, I'm happy to leave it up to... Do
you want to pick one to put in the centre? That's your box.
Pick one to put in the centre. Ooh, you know what? I don't know why, but number 4. Do I drag it?
Hold and click. And then
look at that.
You have box number 4.
Can I rotate that? Looks a bit
can,
weird.
yes.
Can I? Am I able to rotate it? Oh, nicely done. Thank you. Anyway, there we go. For those of you on the stream, doesn't matter if you're listening on the radio, of course. But anyway, yes, I have chosen box 4, Noel. Right, and I've got some suggestions down for boxes to get rid of first. So I'm going to pick the person over there, the 60-year-old school teacher from Kent, who's behind box number 13, please.
13. Sea of Thieves.
Oh, bollocks. Well, that's one of the ones I do want to play, Gon. And it was Urtheart who got rid of it. The pirate got rid of Sea of Thieves. You, Burke.
You idiot.
You idiot. I also don't own Sea of Thieves, so... Well, that doesn't matter. You're supposed to be promoting piracy, aren't you? Anyway. Random Genius picked 17, so he's ignored.
So
SJ picked number 6.
number 6.
What's number 6, Noel?
Number 6? Goat Sim.
Well, there's the other one that I might be interested in playing. You guys, why the hell did I listen to you?
I'll pick you a number 3.
Okay, well, can't get any worse. So Nibal, go on. What's
3?
number 3, Noel?
Space Funeral.
Space Funeral. We'll never find
good.
out what it is. And I can't
Excellent.
say I'm too fussed. Anybody? Right. Okay. Where's the banker calling for the offer?
Banker says Final Fantasy 14.
Does the banker? That's very interesting. Has this banker got like long hair and glasses and is a very intense young lady of our acquaintance? I'm just gonna put it out there, possibly. Okay, well, I'll tell you, I'm gonna pick my own number this time, chat. Can't do much worse. I'm gonna pick number 11, please, Noel.
Number 11. You are not playing Night Trap.
Good. Don't want to do Night Trap. Right.
It's on the list.
On the list. I know it's on the list, but I still don't know how to do it. Let's see. I'm going to pick number 9, which from my point of view is number 6.
Yep.
So what's
I realised that afterwards. I probably should have put a line or something under it. But you know what?
Yeah.
You're not playing Barkley Shut Up and Jam Guide.
I'm
There's your other-
actually disappointed by that. I'm
The
actually
two completely
disappointed
out of the corner ones, out of the blue ones are there. So
Okay.
you've still got a bunch of Platinum games. You got Halo, Half
by that. Yeah,
Life.
that's
Typing of the Dead.
delighted about the prospect. Let's get rid of number 12, please.
Oh. Bayonetta.
Bayonetta. Well, that's go and watch Turbo's Let's Play that.
Yep. Already got one.
He'll do it
Fine.
much better. He did much better than me. Right. That's a good point. There was a lot of platinum games once in here.
There were a lot of Platinum
games.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It was a lot of Sega games in general. They're just kind of were the ones that drew my eye.
Right. You say that, says Turbo. I mean, it's an old one, I know. Eesh. Does the chat have any numbers they would like to get rid of? What would be the 250k game in this case? I don't know. I don't see no Transformers Devastation, says Productions. Do I
Maybe-
have that? I don't know if I have that or not.
Oh dear.
Anyway, Lucky 7 says Urtheart. Well, Urtheart says 7, so I'm going to go for 8.
Maybe over 8. Okay. Killing Floor is gone.
Oh,
okay, that's fine.
bollocks. All the ones I'd quite like to do are gone.
Maybe go at 7.
Apart
this
from
time.
Halo. I'll tell you what, we'll do Urtheart then. What does Urtheart's Lucky 7 do?
7. No, it's Lucky 7. That's Worms.
Yeah, well, there we go. Urtheart, thanks, Earth.
I'm slightly disappointed because some of these I would have enjoyed.
Yes. 16, please.
16. No Wallace.
No,
and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit. Oh. Mm.
The numbers are getting thin.
Ian saying 15.
Ian said 15. Ian said 17 earlier, so I'm not going to play.
It's got 1, 2.
So we've got 1 and 2. No cheese. You're quite right. There is no cheese. Turbos is 1 and 2, so we'll go for number 2 first.
2.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh.
Right, we are in trouble now.
Yeah.
We are in desperate trouble now. That was 2, right?
That was
That
2,
was
Flippy
yeah.
Bloxy. Right, 1 then. Oh,
Typing
typing of the... Oh, fuck, don't give me Mad World, please. This... really don't want to do it.
I don't remember we've got Mad World, Vanquish.
I wouldn't mind Vanquish so much.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind Vanquish so much. So naturally, whatever I pick next is going to be Vanquish. 10 says Project Phoenix Productions. I will go with what the chat says.
Just
10.
Pete. And if it's Vanquish playing Pete.
Oh, no, no. Turn it boy
Suf.
commits tax evasion. Suf is going to be upset with you.
He's going to be mad.
Suf's coming for you. Since you were looking at, since people were spying at what number 14 was, let's see what number 14 is. I saw the magnifying glass appear over the top of that box.
I forgot what games were left.
I might have Mad World in my box, which is I'm worried about. Right, let's get rid of this number 14, whatever it is. Oh fuck!
What's that?
No! Oh god, no! Why?
Vanquish,
All right, so left is you have 3 games left.
One of them's Mad World.
One is Mad World, one is Dust, one is Half-Life.
Okay. Right. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Let's go for Project Phoenix Production says number 5. Go on.
That's Dust.
Dust Elysian Tale. Oh, for feck's
Half-Life
sake.
or,
Half-Life or Mad World. Well, what's that, Mr. Banker? What's that, Mr. Banker? I could swap it for Halo. Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. I agree with this. Do the deal. Well, I've come in with nothing, Noel. And I'd rather like to go home with nothing as well. So on that basis, I'll stick with number 4. And heaven help me. So, right, we'll have to break the tab on box 4 first of all.
Break the
tab on box 4 because it's the one because at this point. Right, there you go. Boom. Right, it was nice knowing everybody.
Right, do you want to flip it?
Yeah, I might as well. Damn it! Damn it! It's fucking Mad World! Oh, that's gonna be a ball like the setup. Oh. Well, let's finish the game and open box 15. There we go. Just to double check, and there's Half-Life.
Half-Life. There was no funny business.
Oh.
Just a lot of unluckiness.
God damn it. Hang on, there isn't like another box under the table or something, is there? No. God damn it.
I think everyone
There we
is
go.
supporting
Let me just. No one saw anything on chat. Let me just open box 4. Oh, it's Half-Life! There we go. Technically, Kev did it himself. You shut up! You be quiet, all of you. Betrayers! Traitors! Scoundrels! Strangely passionate Platinum Games fans! Oh. Nuts. Right, I use the powers of Europe to declare a do-over. Ow, my throat.
You're right.
Well, no, I'm not alright. I've got to play fucking Mad World now.
Oh dear.
Pick your poison indeed. God,
there were levels, there were scales, and you've gone probably not with the 1p, but
the bloody it's the quid if it's anything. Oh, see, I'd have quite liked to have done Half-Life because we could have subbed in Black Mesa for it.
Good off.
Yeah,
In fact,
there
John,
is a gap for it.
In fact, John, I'm surprised you didn't pick some for one of your random games. I'm surprised you didn't pick Bourbon 2 because that's free on Steam at the moment.
Oh, just
I mean, I kind of made this list before. I was aware that was actually on Steam.
Honest, goddamn, thick arse girls. Feckety, feckety doodah day. Ah! So anyway, my former friend here. I like my brick. It plays better. Right. We're heading off. So I chase ShadowFox around with a sawn off effigy of the leopards.
I am sorry.
God.
You're not sorry.
He's not at all. He's not at all.
I'm a little bit because
He's
there
not
were
at
some
all.
games.
Well, actually, there is a slight problem. It's like, where is my copy of Mad World? That's one question.
It turns out we have to do a runner-up. We still have Half-Life.
I'll see if I can find it and maybe fall on it a few times and. Oh, I accidentally put it immediately next to my bed in the morning when I got up and had a job on it. I don't think you understand how absolutely devastated I am. It's bad. Oh, God. Right. Anyway. Look forward to that. Look forward to that, everybody. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Now you know what it's like to be in the 1p club. Oh, that wasn't the 1p. That was not the 1p. It was definitely not the 1p. But it was its nearby neighbour. Right. Oh, dear.
Fight the powers that be. Gotta get this. Reckless, got a checklist when I wreck it. Think before you get in the way. Ain't no exception, sure you can lay. Infectious, yet the freshest and I'm restless. Check this, what you mess with is a death wish. Let's get ready cause you can't stop mine. Chainsaw, stop sign on your back blind side. Roll like a tank, hit like a tank. Laugh all the way with the money to the bank. Crush, kill, destroy your opponent. I'm a survivor, only component. Zoning, gotta make it to the next morning. Roman, seeing who I'm gonna hit, honing. Pinpoint accurate, laser aim in the system, but I ain't playing your games. S to the U to the R to the V to the I to the V to the A to the L. Defense, be through. Defense, be through. S to the U to the R to the V to the I to the V to the A to the L. Defense, be through. Defense, be through. To the victor, go to spoils. Walk the thermometer, blood will boil. Down I'ma ride, and I don't hide. Rock to the death, I will survive. You don't wanna get a little taste of Jack, so face the facts and break the backs and shake the tax. Full run through, hit 1, 2, 3, 4 down at the same time. Be damned if I lose and they try to take mine. Gotta get cash, seal deep on arrival. I will take the spot in your title. Rifle, blast ya, strike like asthma. Give me my space, yeah. Fight cause I have to, so I'm a slasher. If you wanna chase, yeah, I won't leave a trace, yeah. S to the U to the R to the V to the I to the V to the A to the L. Defense, be through. Defense, be through. S to the U to the R to the V to the I to the V to the A to the L. Defense, be through. Defense, be through. Fight the powers that be. Gotta get this. Reckless, got a checklist when I wreck it. Think before you get in the way. Ain't no exception, sure you can lay. Infectious, yet the freshest and I'm restless. Check this, what you mess with is a death wish. Let's get ready cause you can't stop mine. Chainsaw, stop sign on your back blind side. Roll like a tank, hit like a tank. Laugh all the way with the money to the bank. Crush, kill, destroy your opponent. I'm a